See how the crucifixion of Jesus mirrored the coronation of a king.
Remember last week I said that Mark's audience for his gospel were Roman Christians. So everyone who was hearing this gospel was very familiar with Roman culture and Roman customs. And if you didn't know about that, you'd miss this because Mark structures his crucifixion story after the coronation ceremony for a new emperor in Rome. It mirrors it perfectly. The ceremony always began in the palace, which is where Jesus' crucifixion began. The king would be clothed in purple and given a crown, and then he'd be led out in procession through the streets. He would go and be marched to a place called the place of a head. Now, Jesus is not brought to the place of a head. He's brought to something similar called the place of a skull. Same body part, different word, different connotation. And there, the king would be offered a ceremonial cup of wine. Jesus is also offered a cup of wine. And at this moment, the new king would assume his throne. He would sit down in a big ornate chair and be called the king of the world. But Jesus doesn't sit down in a big fancy chair. Jesus' throne was a cross. And even though the Romans thought they were killing him, what they didn't know was they were enthroning him as king of the universe. What men meant for evil, God meant for good. And them trying to kill Jesus, they ushered him in and crowned him as their king.